Okay, we're going to do the helper, create helpers, find. Yep, let's do that. This is the management side of the game. I'm not sure I'm going to like this, the management side of this. It's going to be a lot of like setting up tasks. Go do this, go do that. Go do this at a certain time. The management is going to be a bit more taxing. Nothing. Okay. This tutorial you will learn to how to you will learn to instruct an employee to perform field work. Field 14 needs to be cultivated by an employee. To create a field task, you need a tractor and an implement, a field and an employee. Okay, well, I'm assuming we've got all of that. Well, the tractor's sitting over there, so I'm guessing we have. Right, so F1 to bring up the menu. Let's go to the task tab. In the menu, you can create tasks and see your active tasks. Firstly, you're going to create a new task. Okay, so we're going to create task. We're going to do field work, so it's that one. Grab a driver. Hello, Blondie. Do you want a vehicle? We'll give you a vehicle and an implement. And we'll put a weight on the front for you. There we go, save that. So now she's got the vehicle. Field 14 we want doing. The menu is more possible settings, for example the field entry and entry or destination. Once the task is complete, you can use this to specify in more detail where the vehicles go or park once they are done. The menu also provides options for saving tasks and presets, so you don't have to keep creating them from scratch. The preset can then be always be used to start tasks or change minor details of the task. Let's save the task as a preset. Okay, so we're just going to call it field work. Okay, field work, preset, save. Right, now it's probably going to give. Oh yeah, I've given it a name.
Awesome. Stuff like seashell garland and all
Edit.
Stuff.
Okay, alright, right. I did that already. Okay. Thank you. Do you know? Right. Continue. So now it wants me to show preset, like I just did. New preset, immediately, save, boom, away she goes. There she goes. Yeah. Don't have to run me over, I'm stood over here. And she's going to go and work on that field. Right, so that's the first one done. Harvesting helpers. Like I said, these tutorials for the helpers are real quick. You don't really move around. You just set them up, release them off, and let them go. Okay, so we're going to be setting up harvesting. This tutorial you will learn to instruct an employee to harvest a field. Maize is growing in field 3 and we need forager harvesting. To create a harvesting task you need a tractor, a trailer and a harvesting machine such as the combine harvester or a foraging harvester, which that one over there is a foraging harvester. So let's do that. Let's go to F1, go to tasks. Okay, we're going to create, firstly we need to create a new task, so let's go to that, preset, harvest, we're going to add a driver, so we'll have him, give him his vehicle, we're going to have that, and the implement on the front, save, then we add a second driver, she's going to go in this tractor, what? And we need a trailer, save, preset field is 3, unload station, we're going to send him to farm silo 1, so you have to find it, find farm silo 1, right, so we're going to template it, I'm going to change that to harvest, field 3, save, okay, template, there we go, new task, immediately, boom, off she goes again, off they go. Alright, so that's that one done. Transport helper. Like I say, we'll get these helper ones out the way, they're real fast. And then I might do maybe 1 or 2 fertilizer ones. What else was there? Animals. I think there was animals. I have to have a look at the tutorials because I'm going to run most of these tutorials off. Most of them are going to be done off camera, especially those field ones, those sowing ones. Going to finish the 2 last ones. Alright, in this tutorial we will learn how to commission your employee to transport, buy or sell a load of goods, and we'll create a task to specify 2 locations where employees should stop. Okay, so we're going to go F1, we're going to create, firstly we need to create a task, okay, and we're going to go with transport preset, okay, next we need a driver, and we need a machine and a trailer, save that. Right, each transport task has a list of locations. In this scenario we want to have the helper transport grain from the farm silo to the harbour and sell it. For this, a stop point is defined for each location. The transport task can have any number of stops and can also transport more than 1 load. Care must be taken, however, to ensure that there is only 1 load at a time in a trailer. So when you set the trailers up, make sure they're all empty. Okay, so we want farm storage, grain storage, there we go, type, we only have wheat, so wheat, okay. Once you've Once the load point has been selected, we still need to specify unload point. In our case, employees unloading goods at the harbour. Okay, so we're going to unload harbour selling. So harbour selling wheat. This is complete the complete the task we want the employer to perform. If we want to sell more than one trailer, we can have the route perform multiple times. Okay, so you can basically reoccur, so we can always until date or amount, and we're going to go with the amount, and it wants us to sell 50,000. Save. Close menu, and off he goes. Right, so we've got what, three more of these, and management's almost done actually, which is nice. Certification. Like I say, we're going to blow through the setting up all your employees to do things. I think next one's animal transportation.
Hello, what the hell was all that?
What? Oh, yeah, animal transportation. Instruct to buy and sell animals. You will create a task specific for 2 locations in which the employee should stop. Okay, let's go to the usual spot. Oh, animals. Okay. We're going to the animals and we're going to the barn. Click the animal. We have to transfer the animal to transfer barn. Okay, so we're going to transfer him to the barn. Transfer. Do 6 cows. So basically transfer 6 cows.
Okay.
Okay, which switch to the planning menu now. So we've moved our cows into our transfer cage. In this menu, you will create task to see your active tasks. First, go to create new task. Okay, so we're creating a new task. Preset animal transport. Yep. Driver. Let's get the driver. Let's ping him in there. Vehicle. Trailer. Save. Okay. Each animal transport task has a list of locations. We've gone through this before with the wheat. It's a very similar thing. We hit this. Location is going to be transfer barn, because that's where he's picking up the cows. He's going to be loading those cows, and he's going to be taking cows. Looks like they're going to be putting in different animals, but right now we've only got this type of cow. And then it wants us to set a load has been selected. Now we need to send him off to a place to drop off, and they want us to sell them at the animal selling and unload and those cows. Okay, we're gonna go with specific amount. They want us to do 12 cows. Save, and off he goes. If you're curious, the cows. Wow. Okay, those cows shouldn't be there. Hello, cows. You should be in there. Wow. That was not good. I was going to come round and show you where the cows would be, but They seem to have escaped. As I think they weren't expecting me to walk around the corner and see them all, all out of the cage. Okay, I don't even know what's happening now. I don't know what it's loading. This tutorial will learn how to instruct employee to feed your animals. The animals are in barn 1 and the farm silo is full of maize silage. Okay, so the transport box for the cows is this one. Those 6 cows that were wandering around out here should have been in there, and they would have been transferred from one of these. But we're going to stand out of the way because when this guy is going to try and drive in here. So we're going to set this up, go to the task, begin a new task. We're going to go with animal feeding, yep, preset, driver, let's grab him, vehicle, oh, it don't want me to do vehicle yet, alright, silo, feeding silo 1, right, okay, heavy feeding task has a list of barn supply feed. Since we only have bulls in one barn at the moment, only these need feeding. Feeding task can supply multiple barns with feed and at once, so you only need one employee for feeding. It does mean, however, that the employer in question is not available for other tasks, of course. Okay, so we only need one barn, because there's only one barn ready, recurring, right? But we didn't give him a vehicle, so what the heck? I mean, there isn't even a vehicle there to give him. Why? Should have given him a vehicle. You can set preset tasks, for example. Okay, I think we just save. Right, close menu. And miraculously, the feed is outside the bay. As you see, the feed's just right here. It's just different to what it looked like before. They changed the. Okay, instruct a biogas, and that's the last one for that, which is good. We're finally getting through a few of these tutorials. We're going to be over in the biogas plant. I see you. Why are you giving me that expression, dog? What?
What do you mean?
In this tutorial, you'll learn how to commission your employee to fill the biogas plant bunkers. Silo 3 at the biogas plant is full of maize and completely instilled. The silo has been uncovered and can now be used to produce biogas. Since it is time consuming and manually fill the bunker, you can have an employee perform this task. Okay. So the task We need to create a task, so let's create one. We're going for biogas filling. Get a driver, pretty much the same thing. Bunker, biogas plant bunker. Each PG biogas plant task has a list of silos. These contain these contents can be transferred into the bunker. Since only silo 3 at the biogas plant is fully uncovered at the moment, so you will need to just add this one. You can also specify multiple silos to be used to fill the bunker, which saves you having to create multiple tasks. In the meantime, the worker will not be available for any other tasks. Okay, which is pretty simple logic. So we're going for biogas silo 3. Save. Right, time passes as you walk over here, and it says, as you can see, the biogas control panel. Unit, your employer has filled the bunker with silage from silo 3. Always make sure your silo is full enough if your helper is to fill the bunker. So silo is full enough. So basically it wants you to make sure that this thing over here has what it needs for them to transfer it from here over to this bunker, and you won't see anything because it's already full lock. Oh, actually, can I open that? Wow, that didn't work last time. When I did it before, this wasn't showing anything and that was empty. Let me push this. Open lid. There we go. It's full. Wow, okay. I guess it was a glitch on my game. Alright. Same with those cows that were just wandering around. Because that never happened on mine. Right, so what we got left on our tutorials. Well, we've done that one. I'm not doing that yet. I'm going to do those two off camera. I've done two already. We've done all of that. I was going to do fertilizing. We can do a couple of these. I'll do a couple of these, and then I'll do the rest off camera on the fertilization. Because once you've done it, there's 3 different types. Once we've done the 3 different types, the rest I can do off camera. Animal produce we'll do tomorrow. I won't touch these today, but this I'm going to finish off, and this I'm going to finish off today. Harvesting we'll work on tomorrow as well, I think, and we might get rid of those. We'll get rid of those two as well tomorrow. So let's get 3 of these done. Basics, begin. We've got about half an hour before I finish my stream, so hopefully we'll be able to get done what I want to get done in that time. These fertilizing ones, these fertilizing tutorials aren't that bad. I don't think they're not very time consuming. I think they have you drive up and down once or twice in a row, and then you can skip the rest. And it basically shows you, it does other stuff in this as well. Tutorials generally overview of the fertilization. Learn how to see status of your field, which fertilizer to choose for your field, and how to calculate spreading rates. Right, so yeah, this was a bit more complicated. Fertilizer can are especially effective on plant growth. A specific target range is always important here. Too little or too much fertilizer and the plants will grow slower or not at all. Most fertilizers contain, among other ingredients, three main nutrients: nitrates, phosphates, and I think that's potassium. Each crop type has different requirements in terms of nutrients available in the soil. For example, while field grass ideally needs 300 kilograms of potassium and or HA, wheat only needs approximately 160 kilograms AH. These requirements are listed in the field menu. There are various types of fertilizer which differ in their consistencies and spread methods. Farming produce fertilizer, e.g. cow slurry, or disgrade, yeah, material fertilizers which are ejected in pellets form, or liquid fertilizers which is sprayed onto the plant directly using a field sprayer. Different fertilizer types also have different ingredients.
No. No. No.
With artificial fertilizers, you can even specify bump up one or two of the the NPK levels. Like, so much reading. Let's look at the field current values. Right, so it basically wants me to go F1. Let's go to the field. Click that field. Now here's our pHs, our NP and KHs. So two of them are in the yellow, one's in the red, and it wants this. This is the main shows current fertilizing. Okay, now it wants us to switch this to maize because that's what it wants us to grow in that field. Now I'm not going to bother reading that. I'm just going to say this field needs these numbers need to come up, right? And basically maize needs 995, so this needs to come up to 995, but right now it's only 949. P needs to come up, it's at 19, it needs to come up to 86, and K needs to come up some more, just slightly less than N. So basically that's what we've got to do. This information also tells you how these grow. So you get all your information from here, like the temperature, the ideal temperature for growing in under optimal conditions and everything, and how long it's going to take, 155 days to completely grow. That's kind of nice information to have, especially when you start to grow stuff. Now it's going to show us light blue on here. It wants us to turn it a greeny colour. As you've seen here, it's going through a whole lot of information that I'm not really up for reading. So I'm going to leave it on the screen a little bit so you can pause it if you wish, because I have already done a whole lot of reading. Right, so now it wants me to go to the house. So we're going to the house, going to the computer, and it wants us to calculate what kind of fertilizer we need. Alright, so we're going to go through these. Okay, which is the ideal one we need. So it now wants me to scroll some more. Bowl slurry, continue, confirm to continue. We need it wants us to get 30,000. So this button here tells you this is the amount. This button allows you to set the amount of kilograms that you go up by. So we're setting it at 10. We need 3 clicks of this. Boom. That took me a while to work out what to do. So we're gonna go with that. Switch to boom. E. Okay. We're going to set the spread rate to 30. So we'll click that so that this number in the middle went to 30. Now we're going to turn it on. Close that. Do the field. So now we should just hopefully be, yep, fertilizing. There's a bar on the right hand, the little white bar, you can see it coming down. Minimap showing us, if you look at the minimap in the bottom left hand corner, you can see the green bar coming up at the back of us as we're driving along. Press F1, continue to confirm. As you see here, it's just showing you it, and it's showing you the numbers coming up here, look, as it's calculating it all. Okay, so now we're on a different fertilizer. We're on the white pellets. They're going to give us a different reading on this. So it wants us to do wheat, spring wheat, and it's telling us we need we're at 50-ish, and it needs us to come up by 70 to, which actually that's not right. According to this, that's going to come up too much, but anyway. So off we go again to the computer. And it wants us to scroll through these again. Okay, that was it, back one. Okay, now it wants us to go with, we'll minus that out because that's not what we need. We need 180, 280, so we're going to go with 100, 200, then down to tens. Okay, select. So it wants us to select a second one, so we're going to go with that. Alright, and it wants us to grab 100 of that. Okay, so I think it's put both of them in here. Radical, press E. Spread rate is going to be 275. I'm hoping actually this helps us out when we come to do this on our own, that it helps us a little bit, because I went too far with that. 275. Keep going past it, stop. There we go. Start the thing, close the reticle. fertilized track. As you see, the blue line starting to show, the green line starting to show up at the back again, down on the mini map. And if you look actually in the mirror over here, you can see the white pellets flying out the back. Not easy to see at some point, at sometimes. So when you're spinning around, they're not easy to see in certain angles. All right. So it's gonna have us look at the field in a minute. Well, I can't remember it ever. I can't remember it having me do the whole strip. I guess it stopped. I'm sure it stopped me the last time. All right. So now we're on to the beam one. Right. So this wants me to do vertical. Oh, hang on. So it's the same field. Of course. It's having me do both. All right. E spray, and it needs me to set it for 100. Spray rate, come on, spin round. Switch it on. Get rid of that. Do it the track. So really it isn't going much darker, although it's slightly darker green. Okay. Now it should have us check the field. Okay, complete. Alright, we'll complete that. That's good. Right, so we've done one fertilizer. Let's go back to main menu. Because I'm not going to. We've done all. We've done all three. So really, I want to I'm going to do that, and the rest of those off camera. We're going to do, what's this? Biosystems. Okay, we'll do these two, the bio thing. Oh, should I? Transporting animals and fattening. Animal feeding, selling. Okay. Do the transport animals. That should just be able to get this in, I think, maybe. See how that. See if I can get this tutorial in before I stop my stream. I'll probably be back later this afternoon, or this evening to do some more of this. I want to try and get all these videos done. The tutorial ones done today. We'll have a try at that. After fattening the bulls, in your stable you have gained enough weight to be sold to the animal trader. To do this, load your animals into a transport trailer and take them to the animal trader. You will then learn buy new animals and transport them back to the barn. Okay. Now we might only get to transport them up there because it's going to take a minute to get there. So F1, go into the animals, go to our stock. I'm going to filter for weight, right? Sort by barn. Okay. 1. Okay, so we're transferring 6 into the box, into the transfer box, right? Transfer 5 more cows. To be honest, it should have had you filter by weight. Heaviest cows go first. See, that cow would have been better to be sold. That's more value than any of these. Alright. Now what's it want me to do? Entrance. And the cows are in the wrong spot. Wow, it's putting them into the wrong place. It's dumped 2 of them in the right place, but 4 of them are not. Wow. Wow. Okay. Glitching or what? Load them into the trailer. That would be good if I knew how to do that. And if they didn't completely destroy me. Those cows are strong. Yeah, well, one of them's underneath the trailer. Okay, let's go in here. Think. Hang on. Trying to work out how to load these things in here. Load. Okay, load and unload. There we go. In you get. Are they getting in? Don't look like they're getting in. Go on, shift. You're not supposed to do that. Come on, shift. Let's move this vehicle forward. See if we can get it off that flicking cow. There we go. Cow, you in? Why is there only 5 of you in there? Hey. Wait, dude. You're supposed to be in there. Where's the other one? Wow, okay. Devs, you need to fix that. What the heck? He's sticking out the side. Get inside. Well, he doesn't need chopping up, does he? He's already chopped himself up. Okay, load. Please get in my trailer. Oh, and they're now getting out. Okay, let's try that again. What the heck? This is just not... This is glitchy as hell. Cows. Seriously, man. Why are you all stuck out here? Let's check. Check. They need to fix that. That is just ridiculous. Come on, devs, you need to fix that. Right, where are my cows? Let's go to stock. Sort by barn. Transfer. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're all in there. Right, let's move this thing back a bit. Okay, stop. Load. Start. There we go. Let's see if that fixes it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay, we can leave before they try to get out again. Yeah, we're driving all the way over to the animal trader. We're going to drop these things off, and that's when I'm probably going to call it for this particular stream. I'm going to continue off camera doing stuff that I think's been repeated enough in these videos that I've been doing and in this stream. Bunny rabbit, almost run you over. Hang on, let me check some of that. Yeah, it is. I thought as much. It's going left. It's across the water. Yeah, I really can't wait for the modders to get on this now and actually start making some. Is it across the water? I thought it was across some water. Yeah, it is. Here we go. Here's the bridge. Oh, it's a no entry sign. Okay. And I was always coming in this way before. They've stuck up some no entry signs and they've put in one-way system. Okay. The one-way system wasn't here before. So I'll drive over here so that I'm not bothering anybody. Alright. Now it wants me to reverse into there. Oh, come on. Oh, really? You're gonna want me to spot on inside this box, right? Unload the cattle. Sell, start. Alright, and that's it. That's how you sell your cows. They'll drop off in that box. And when you come to pick up some new ones, they'll appear in the other box over there. You drive in, like I've done here, load them up, drive away. So that's where I'm going to end this video. Till later on today. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon.